1,
2,
3,
4.
5.
Coronavirus, quarantine, and pandemic are all words recently engraved into our minds. The coronavirus has wreaked havoc on people's health across the globe. Not only has there been a physical toll, but there's also been a mental toll. With fear, anxiety, and stay-at-home orders, society's mental health has been put through the ringer. Now more than ever, people are getting out into the great outdoors to once again enjoy life safely. According to Earth.com, research suggests that being in nature is the best way to feel calm and relaxed. Many people enjoy bird watching as a favorite pastime. I have been bird watching since I was a young child, and I even have at my home a bird bed and breakfast. Today, I will be showing you how to make a bird feeder in 3 easy steps. What you will need for today's project is a 1-quart paint can, a paint roller for painting, paint color of your choice, ribbon color of your choice as well, scissors for cutting the ribbon, 3 by 16 inch wooden dowel, and a hot glue gun. So let's get started. The first step is to pick out your paint can size. Paint can size is important because it depends on what type of bird you are trying to attract. If you're looking to attract your smaller birds like your finches and your blue jays, the 1 quart is going to be the perfect size for those. If you're looking to attract some of the larger birds like doves, you may want to go a step up from this size. So after you pick out your paint can size, then you're actually just going to paint it. Now you can be as intricate or as basic as you want with the design of your paint can. The birds will not mind either way. I have found that a paint roller is a lot easier than a paint brush because it puts a nice even coat on the paint can and it doesn't show the brush marks either. So you're going to roll it all the way around, and then also make sure you get the back because it will be visible. And the paint lip, you can leave it, or paint can lip, you can leave it as it is or paint it as well, whatever your preference is. Now after you have applied your paint, before you add a second coat or any jewels, any decorations, you want to make sure that it dries completely. Complete dry time is about 20 minutes. At that point, you can apply another coat of paint or add your decorations. So step number 2 is going to be adding our wooden dowel. As I mentioned earlier, you need a 3 by 16 inch wooden dowel. You can get these at Lowe's or at Walmart, pretty much anywhere. If you get them at Lowe's, they come in a pretty long length, so what you'll do is cut those in half and then cut those in half once again. And that comes out to about the size of this, which is going to be perfect for our paint can. It'll actually fit perfectly in here, which is what the birds will use as a perch. But we're going to add just a little bit of hot glue to make sure that it stays in there nice and steady for our birds. So you'll just add a drop of hot glue in your paint can lip, and then add your wooden dowel in there. And as you can see, it just fits nice and snug and perfect. So once we have done that, we'll move on to step 3, which is going to be adding our ribbon for hanging. You can pick any color ribbon that you want, any design ribbon. I have found that the wider the ribbon, the better, because it seems to keep it a little bit more steady. So your first ribbon is going to go completely around the can. Make sure it overlaps just a little and leave just enough slack in there so that we can add a ribbon underneath it for the hanging ribbon. So once you've overlapped it, you'll want to add just a drop of hot glue and then let that dry. And we're keeping in mind the whole time where our dowel is for our perch because we don't want to put it on the bottom side. So next, we'll be adding our hanging ribbon. So what we'll do is just slide that underneath here where we have that slack. Ribbon length is completely personal preference. If you're wanting to make a bow, you may want to make it a little bit longer. But for this demonstration, I'm just going to do a simple knot. Okay, once I have that done, then I'm just going to make sure my ribbon is nice and secure. I'm going to put a spot of hot glue on each side of the ribbon and then also on the top again, just to make it really sturdy and secure. So that's the 3 easy steps. Once you have completed all 3 of those steps, your end result should look something like one of these. So as you can see, mine is just pretty basic. My daughter has made hers very intricate, lots of jewels and things like that. So this is what your end result will look like. And that's it. In today's climate, it's more important than ever to take care of our mental health. Nature is the safest way to relieve stress and anxiety. With these 3 easy steps to building a bird feeder, you can enjoy the beauties of nature from the comfort of your home. Thank you.
1,
2,
3,
4,
5.